This day, who is our mother? Who is it? Three questions. Yes.
Krishna,
Anybody else on this side?
mother and father.
Mother-in-law? Oh, sorry. Oh, mother and father. Yeah. Radharani? Mother Earth? Radharani? Cow? Nurse? Okay, very good, very good. You guys are getting Shastric here. But Kaustup give the right answer. Krishna is the right answer. Now give us the proof. See it in the melodies. Yes. Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Dhanapana. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says this. The song Krishna is the original mother. Now, it's amazing, right? Krishna is not just the father, he is the mother also. Sometimes we think of Radharani, no, Krishna is everything. Father, mother, friend, and everything. If you want to be his enemy, you also can be enemy too. But he is the mother. Now, from the Shastra, most of you are saying, there are how many mothers?
7.
7 mothers. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Mothers, 7 mothers. Who are those? Let's see. Okay. Devashti mother says Guru Mata, right? Is it Guru Mata? Guru, wife of the Guru. Number 1.
Wife of Brahmana.
Mother who gives
Mother.
birth.
The real mother.
Yeah.
2.
Nurse. House. Nurse.
Nurse.
Own
Cow.
house.
We've got 4. 2 more left.
Own mother.
Okay, real mother. Okay.
The wife of.
Wife of the king. Very nice. This is hard to remember actually. Yeah, other easy to remember. One more.
Wife of a Brahmana.
Dharti Mata. Bhumi. Did you get Bhumi already? No, Bhumi. Very nice. And one more mother. Don't read everything. Don't read everything. According to scripture, the 7 mothers, real mother, wife of the scripture master, wife of Brahmana, wife of the king, the cow, nurse, and mother earth. All of them are mothers. What about Krishna, who he also had?
Cow.
The last word. Stepmother is also so important to know this. Also mother. We don't have to remember in the sense that it's not part of Shastra, but you can also remember mothers are mothers. Right? Don't get into confusions or questions right now, but this is what Sukadeva Goswami said. The mothers were held by Devaki, his real mother. We will leave it at that, we'll discuss that later. So which means Yashoda Mata was stepmother. But no discussions on that. Okay, whatever Krishna wants to feel like. But stepmother is also important for us. And stepmother system is not just a Western system. Start from Krishna himself. Great. So on the Mother's Day today, special welcome Radha Mataji. Thank you for choosing to celebrate your birthday in Orlando. She came all the way from New York. And who's with you? Quickly introduce your friends.
4 of us. Yeah.
No, you introduce your friends since they invited you here.
This is my friend Sandy.
Sandy? Sunny?
And my friend
From
Josh
which place?
Miami.
Palm Beach?
Yeah.
And my friend Josh from Miami.
Jazz from
And
Miami?
my cousin from Trinidad.
Cousin from Trinidad? Oh, what's her name?
Grace
Race?
and Josh.
Jazz and
Sandy.
Sandy. Nice. Thank you for being here with us. They wanted to celebrate their birthday here. Today we'll celebrate after the conclusion of the program. Thank you for being with us. Really appreciate all of you came from so far, almost all the corners of the country and the world for being here with us. Thank you. Very nice. Okay. Right. So, today, somebody thank you for having a notebook and pen. Vishnu, where's your notebook and pen? Look at this girl, man. Can you remind? Turn around and remind him. Next time, I'll punch you from the Okay, so this books of Srila Prabhupada is really amazing the way it is, I would say, laid out, so that everything speaks directly to us. This is very important for me, not in our families. My mama does puja for the whole family, right? The mother does puja for the whole family, usually does. They clean the house for the whole family, they cook for the whole family too. Times are changing now, right, Vaishnavi? So, she's a feeding also, with my own cooking. So, we have to start realizing the time that now, what is my goal in life? And of course, which means what is my role in life? At the end of the life, everyone has to have to fly
On their own flight.
their own plane. That's the flight people catch. And the flight name is?
Golokshanta.
Last week we had the word in English.
Graduation.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Graduation. That's the flight name. Right? I don't know if this is nice air hostess in the plane or no. Except for this, I'm do this. Oh, we should do this. It depends. Okay. This is a text from which book? Let me see. Anybody here? Let me see. Okay. What is the Annapurna Mataji? What book is this?
Srimad Bhagavatam.
Very nice. Okay. Sanaya, you can answer this one or no? Okay. What part of Srimad Bhagavatam is this? Let's say Sanaya knows. If Sanaya doesn't know, then Navya will help her. Navya, what part of Bhagavatam is this? Canto 8. Wow, you thought that was easier. What is the name of Canto 8? I don't know. I also don't know what the name of Canto 8. I think it's University. Something.
Attaining the Supreme.
Or we will start coming our calls, our Bhagavad Gita calls. That's chapter 8 of Bhagavad Gita. That's good. I like that. You want to try. Very nice. What is the name of chapter? Canto 8? Anyone can check? The name of Canto 8?
Withdrawal of the cosmic creations.
Oh my God, that's scary topic. Withdrawal of the cosmic creation. Withdrawal means you also part of it, cosmic creation. We also want to withdraw ourselves and finish our business and go back home where we came from. Right. And chapter 3, text 1. Okay. So, what do you have? You have a microphone? Can you start this water? Some writers here, right? Not too far. Michael, you want to try call?
Yeah.
Okay. You throw the baton easily. Just you. Or everything.
Shilbadraya
Shribadrayana.
Shilbadraya nirvacha evam vyavasito buddha samadhaya manoridi jajapa paramam japyam rajanmani anushikshitam.
Who is Shribadrayana? If anyone wants to raise the hand and tell Shribadrayana. Shukadev Goswami. Yes. Why is called Badrayani? Shukadev Goswami. See Shuka Uvacha. Why is Shribadrayani? Why are we called Nimai?
Because he born under a neem tree.
And he was born under the Badrayan tree. Also, very nice. You guys get to know these things. Right? We will do the slokas in detail more. Any words here sounds familiar? There's no cha here. That's not picking What that means? Say, speaking. What does evam means? And okay, we'll check. Cross check.
Mano.
Mano. Who's Mano here? Oh, Mano means? Mind.
Mind.
Okay, good. Anyone else? Mataji's, Radha Mataji, any word you think you know the meaning in English? Give a guess. No right or wrong. Everything is right here. Janmani, but something to do with birth.
Samadhaya,
Salakhaya?
Samadhaya,
Yeah.
answer.
Answer. Wow. Mother is coming every time. You see, somehow, and what pills is given to Gaura Hari? She gets sleep right away. Like last time. Then he wakes up right up there. Samadhaya. Nice. Okay, I'll keep moving, okay? So, yeah, from 25 already. What is Samadhaya?
For concentration.
For concentration? Evam, thus, Janmani. What's Janmani? Oh, yeah. In his previous birth, okay, Janmani, previous birth. Japyam, oh, Japyam was the word to do. Mantra. Yeah. Wow. Okay, good. Maybe, Divya Mataji, you can read this one?
Shri Sukadeva Goswami continued. Thereafter, the king of the elephants, Gajendra, fixed his mind in his heart with perfect intelligence and chanted a mantra which he had learned in his previous birth as Indradyumna, and which he remembered by the grace of Krishna.
And what do you want to share feedback? Straightforward, pretty straightforward, but you can just say something in your own language.
Gajendra, after feeling the pain for 1,000 years, he fixed his mind and with the grace of Krishna, he could remember the mantra that he learned in his previous birth as Indradhyumna.
Right. Okay. A pain of 1,000 years. What kind of pain was that? You don't know what?
The crocodile.
Right. And what is the crocodile referred to is in these readings?
Death.
Yes, death. The crocodile of death. Right? So we all gonna be bit by a crocodile, which is called death. It's easy to remember crocodile, alligator, we know, we live here. Please, Krishna Prema, you have to give us enough prem. And he also takes care of it.
What do you mean
Okay.
the crocodile of death? We all have to die, right?
You're right.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, we will have to die.
Yeah,
So,
birth and death.
yeah, it's what's the word? How do you?
Inevitable.
No, it's inevitable, but there's an English word that we don't mean the crocodile will bite us, but it, analogy, right? Analogy, this is the word I was looking for. It's like an analogy. Just to say crocodile. When the person who's speaking, who's listening this story from the gurus, he was going to be bitten by a serpent. Right? But this story here is about a crocodile. So crocodile is biting a devotee to death, and the devotee is trying to remember him. The devotee is Gajendra. So he's trying in his prayer, it says, or this translation it says, he's trying to fix his mind. So the point here is this, and that's why I'm chose this discussion for today, is that all of us we need to do what?
Remember?
No, just
To,
choose the words from here.
yeah, to,
Fix our mind.
yeah.
Fix our mind. Fix our mind. Now we have heard this so many times. We are not the
Body.
we are
So,
right. Now what's the problem here? No,
yeah, we're body
those are good. But we also forget one more thing. We are not the mind. Because mind tells us so many things that we make it feel it's okay, no problem, it's okay. I'm not the body. But the mind makes us do things. Polish, welcome back. Hare Krishna. Hare Bob, today we're going to have a great dance. So, mind, we also have to remember this. We are also not the mind. I'm not remembering right now, but next time I'll cover the 5 stages of mind. I go to the 5 stages of mind. We'll cover that next time. The why we also need to remember ourselves, remind ourselves. You also know the mind. Oh, चलता है, it's okay. भगवान के पास ऐसे कर लिया बहुत अच्छा है. Not enough. जपा करने की जरूरत नहीं. You don't pretend जपा. ऐसा हो गया, ऐसा हो गया. Enough. This is what talking? Mind talking, right? So we also have to remind us, we're not the body for sure, but don't let the mind take over it, right? What is 342 talking about? Anyone remember 342? What is the 342 talk about?
Body is the material is the lowest, mind is above the material senses, and then intelligence is above the mind, and then soul is higher.
Nice. The 5 stages of management which Bhagavan I think both of you are giving the talk here. Matter, the below. So if this body is lying down here, it means it's dead body. Because the dead body, right? The dead body will get alive and senses start working. So hands move, oh yeah. Sometimes you see movies, the thing is dead. All of a sudden like something happens. Then you know, senses are working. Then, but they still not make any difference unless the mind is put in there. But the mind is not the main part of the body, right? Bigger than mind is intelligence to see what? Is it too good to be true or no? And bigger than intelligence is soul, which is in a sleeping state. We need to help the soul through the intelligence, wake up sleeping souls and find a way back home where you belong, where you came from. Yes, Andy.
but we have to use our mind. We have to use our mind to make decisions. Or our intellect is what we do.
Intellect, you're right.
It's the intellect.
Yes.
And the mind is always taking us all over the place.
Yeah, yes.
But the intellect, but to get to the intellect to make really correct decisions, that's a
Then-
lot of hard work because you have to make the
Very
right
nice
decision.
point. Very nice. Hard work.
Yeah.
And what does hard work mean in different words? Hard work means what we forget, what do we have to do to get to the intellect?
Meditate, concentrate, and focus on the Krishna consciousness.
Right here.
Right here.
Fix the
Fix
mind.
the mind.
Unless the mind is not fixed, you're never gonna get to the intelligence, the next level. Remember this easily or clearly, how I say. Senses and body are fine. Sometimes mosquito bites you, you don't have intelligence. Should I put, what's the names? Odomax, or Band-Aid, or Benzo, whatever the names are, Bengay, all this. You can't think, don't think. Just done, right? Small baby, if you take different care. But big adults, done. But then something big happens, some important decisions comes. Like your friend came from Trinidad. She thought maybe it's too far, ticket expensive. No, my friend is more important to me. I'm gonna go to this. So if you go above the mind will say family, money, tickets, intellect. No, my friend is more important to me because we're not here, not there.
Right, so the intellect is working.
So intellect, that's very important, Mataji. Intellect has to work. Yeah.
And the mind now
Otherwise, right.
also plays its part too.
No, mind has to play its part. Mind has to agree to the intellect. Mind usually doesn't agree.
Has to agree to the
Yes, mind has to agree to the intellect. Oh my God, what are you doing? So just like this story in here, which is true story. Gajendra, how do you know this was true story? Who was Gajendra before? It's all right here in front of us. You can see in Dunna. And when in the Dunna, what did he do? Something very big, and because of him, we have the Clearwater Rath Yatra, Jacksonville Rath Yatra, New York Rath Yatra, and then San Francisco Rath Yatra, the first one in USA. So because of him, it's happening. So he was remembering. Now you imagine. I mean, I won't go there today, but just imagine. In the Dunna, who was able to bring, or the Lord came in his dream to get the Jagannath ready, became an elephant. Not to say anything about him right now, we won't go there. It happened. But he became an elephant. Who else became something else? Famous person? Bharat. Whose name is after, or India is after his name, Bharat. Right? Also became what? Little bit of attention and care to the deer. No, so let me just make the deer bigger, then I let the deer go. In that, the deer left, and he also left because of the pain, emotion, and came back in his next life as a deer. And who's after the deer? Everybody's after the deer hunting, somebody is there. So what life they are living? So it's very difficult, right? So this way, somehow or other, he became an elephant, but he was able to remember the prayers of the Lord. And we will discuss about that prayers, right? So, Madhuri, thank you very much. Bhajendra Kumar, can you go before you go inside? Give the microphone quickly, throw it to him or something. Is someone's radio on or something?
Such remembrance is described in Bhagavad Gita 6:43-44. Tatratam buddhi samyogam labhate purva dehikam yatate chattato bhiya samsidhau kurunandana purvabhyasena tenai va hriyate hi avashopisha. In these verses, it is assured that even if a person engaged in devotional service falls down, he is not degraded, but is placed in a position in which he will, in due course of time, remember the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As explained later, Gajendra was formerly king in the Tumna, and somehow or other in his next life, he became the king of elephants. Now Gajendra was in danger, and although he was in a body other than that of a human being, he remembered the stotra he had chanted in his previous life. You want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Yatate cha tato bhuya samsiddhau kurunandana. To enable one to achieve perfection, Krishna gives one the chance to remember him again. So Krishna is very merciful. Even if you're engaged in devotional service, first of all, you can fall down. And so we have to be very careful. Just because we are engaged in devotional service doesn't make us perfect right away. It's a process. But Krishna is merciful, and we get another chance and another chance. We have to make good use of those chances.
Who stands up?
Man,
Who is the Advaita is going on? Okay. When Gaurahari was small, what he was trying to do? Climb on the window sill or something. Then he falls down. But then what he does again?
try again.
Tries again. So who falls down? Who was standing up or something? Who falls? Sorry, I was saying the other way. Who gets up or stands up? The one who falls down. So it's like we say, who becomes successful? The one who has failed previously. Right? So they become successful in their life. But they have to keep trying. And you said the right way. We should already know that I am doing nice Aarti in Sunday feast in front of 100 people. Something can happen to me too. You must think, tell yourself, something can happen to me too. What I must do? Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Not the mistakes, but the right way. Keep doing the right thing. And hopefully I can get it corrected and get the mercy. But still you should know that corner of head, some pride can come in me and that will make me go down. So keep doing it. Somehow it happened in the Lumna. The king got the lords in front of us, became an elephant, right? But what is the beauty about Krishna? You said it again?
He is very merciful. He gives us chances again and again.
Wow. So, same words, if say your son or anybody, your daughter, does the same mistake again and again, what do you say?
How many times?
There's a limit.
What if Krishna says this?
We are done.
How do you do, Prabhuji? Krishna, please don't do this. Krishna, Mataji, Krishna, please don't.
Amarendra Prabhu showed it.
Yeah. Please don't do it. Give me chance, give me chance. Because you know I'll fall down. I'm like that level. What to do? This is amazing. This is why we want to worship Krishna. And I'm going to tell you why Krishna. He also gives troubles too. Sometimes we will discuss a little bit if we have time. Right? But this is why we want to go to Krishna. This is the only reason. He is the only one who has that what's called sanction to give us a chance. Again, again, and again, and again. He's taking care of all of us very nicely. But those who are not coming here, doing things outside, he also takes care of them by giving them sunlight, giving them air, giving them pani, water, and doesn't send them any bill. Here's a bill for my free oxygen. No, right? So, very good. Thank you, Prabhu. Now, Bhavna, read this one. This is proved here from there. Very short one, okay? So it's not too much to say.
This is proved here, for although the king of the elephants, Gajendra, was put in danger, this was a chance for him to remember his previous devotional activities so that he could immediately be rescued by the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Okay, I'm asking you one question that will help you. This was proved here, although the king of was put in danger, this was a chance for him to remember Krishna. Just say Krishna instead of saying devotional activities, right? Now you want to say why would you think this happened? And if everybody else can think too.
So whatever the spiritual activities we do, that will be carry on to the next life.
Very good, that's good. But the point is a little different. And it says here, Gajendra was
Yes, when you're
very good. Go from there.
So sometimes Krishna will test his pure devotees to test their faith, but because their mind is always fixed on him, they know that even if they're materially suffering, spiritually they will never suffer because they're always connected to him.
This is right. That's very good. No, that's good. But what was the level of danger in this case here?
Death.
Almost as good as death or as close as death. A crocodile biting his feet, and who is Gajendra?
The king of
A 10-ton elephant. And crocodile is maybe how much? 1 ton maximum, maybe there's a big one. What was the advantage here? I would say open thing. Open thing, crocodile, one is in home ground. Right? So Bhavna, Gajendra was given this chance when he was put right. Most of the cases happens with us. When you are danger, oh my God, Hare Krishna, something. And there's no danger, party. Right? दुख में सुमिरन सब करे आगे
दुख में सिमरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई, और सुख में करे सिमरन तो दुख काहे को होए ऐसा.
Right. If we remember the Lord, पता है something आगे. If we remember the Lord in happy days, there's a song, happy days are yet to come. Some. If we worship the Lord every day, which is a happy day, normal day, any day which a problem day comes to, you are doing a normal seva to Krishna. You don't feel it. Okay, I'll take care of it later on. But now what happens? As soon as some small thing happens, we get disturbed so much. So badly we get disturbed. Oh my God, what will happen now? I have to sing a Vaishnava bhajan, I didn't practice for it. Oh my God, all these things come in my head. So when we are put into danger, then we get to remember, or then we want to remember Krishna. Is this a good philosophy? That's what is no. Very nice. Why?
Because continuously we have to surrender to the Lord and we should remember the Lord, Supreme Lord continuously.
Very nice.
Then only if you face any danger also, we don't feel it is a danger.
Keep doing it, keep going. Consistently or consistency was the right word, right? That's the way. We should not wait. Sometimes we always say, oh, Pito, Jawan hai bacha. Mandir kya karna hai bacha ka? Right? Have you heard this? In Hindi? Right now, this is not your age to go to temple. You are young, so young, man. You start walking on a stick. You're right, mother. That's when you bring your wonderful kids here also. That's the time to start remembering Krishna.
Yeah, but at what age did this happen to him, right? He got into danger and he remembered
Yeah, this is a long story. We have to, yeah.
He was old, but he was young.
Elephant.
But-
Elephant, he has only about 5-6 female elephants.
Yeah,
So he was an adult.
remembered his past
Yes.
activities as spiritual.
Yes, he was able to remember. Because he performed spiritual activities. If we perform spiritual activities in previous life, the amount of pain we are going through, we'll call out to someone when you are about to almost kill ourselves, our life is about to go on or go away. We'll call on someone. And that time, he remembered that I used to be a devotee in a previous life. And I did these things. But if you are not a devotee in previous life, then it's very hard.
Then you just go to hell.
Could be hell or heaven. Hell and heaven both are hell for us. Nothing better there. We have to go out of the hell and heaven, which is the abode of the Lord. If you go to heaven, still come back.
Yeah.
Enjoy there, enjoy some time here, and then again go back. But you're right. So we have to. The whole point here is what? That. What's the point here? What do Gajendra do? Say
Remember
Bhavna.
Krishna in like your every day.
Every day. That's the perfect point here. Remember Krishna every day. That's what will happen. Then whenever we forget to remember Krishna, someone will share a sloka of your Instagram video. Microphone. If you forgot, there's someone. You can bring in the whole family here. That's the case missing. Help me out. Oh, say the translation in English. What's the feedback? What you got? Remember that? Or should I just play it here?
For the one who always remembers me without deviation, O son of Pitta, I visit to attain because of this constant engagement in devotional service.
And what you understood from that? If Krishna forgets you, if you forget Krishna,
He will always remember.
yes. Because of your constant engagement. That is why Krishna will remember you. If you don't engage constantly in Krishna, Krishna at the time of death, I was watching Netflix. Can you remember me? No. While watching Netflix and you next thing you know, your photo is in the wall there. No. So this is right. This is how we should constantly remember Krishna. Thank you, Sanaya. Sanaya, what do you remember from last week class? Anything you remember? Any point you remember? Which one? Who gave the class? Right. Yeah, I know. I think so. What did she tell you that you liked? One thing you remember? give a round of applause for her. And next year, no Mother's Day celebration. Because no, the Prabhu is not here. The dad is not here. Some people are missing. Okay, that's unavoidable. Okay? It's important but avoidable.
Yeah.
Cooking for the Mother's Day, ki jai. Okay, now, so far, Gajendra's story was a devotee lila is happening, but the position that we can understand from his situation is what? And this story is what? In the water and the crocodile is holding. What is our position? Are we safe or no? Very big question I'm asking you.
No.
Why? What? Very nice. And we have to realize that illusion, the clutches of illusion is holding us. What is the clutches of illusion? What is one example?
Body consciousness.
Not so much. That's good one too. That's very nice one. Simple one. That's you can think.
Saving for the future.
Okay.
Ego.
Bingo.
Attachments towards
From.
family relatives.
Very good. What is the song Bhakti Thakur said? My own children, I think they'll take care of me. This is the biggest illusion. Okay, I'm taking them to USA, showing them Disney, they'll take care of me. They don't. This is the biggest illusion, not you, everybody. This, everything else, job, market, money, fame, wealth, woman, fame, this is all there. All unaffected. It's also illusion. But the closest one is the biggest one that we always hold. Oh no, he is not my son, he won't take care. They will take care. Nothing. This is the catch of illusion. And this is the crocodile we're talking about. We are living in a place we think, this, what is Bhakti Saraswati Thakur said? This place is not for a
Gentleman.
or a gentle lady, both. This is not a place for gentle woman and lady. You might think, oh, I'm living in paradise, Bali, or somewhere.
I don't understand.
Yes.
It's not a place for what?
Oh, not a place for a gentle woman or a gentle man.
For a gent, I need a gentleman or a gentleman.
Gentle woman, you have to say woman too, not just man.
Because
So this is a
it's
place,
the
material world. Padam, yeah, the Vipadam. At every step there is danger.
It's a vicious cycle, right? Yeah, you're right. It's so vicious
Yeah.
that every step is so
Every
vicious.
step,
It's a vicious cycle.
some
You get
difficulties
stuck
there.
in a hole.
Right, and now we'll find out what to do to help us avoid the vicious cycle. The next paragraph. Palash, you go ahead. Ready? Microphone, someone.
It is imperative, therefore, that all devotees in Krishna consciousness practice chanting some mantra. Certainly, one should chant the Hare Krishna mantra, which is the Maha Mantra or great mantra. And also, one should practice chanting Chintamani Prakasya Sadmashu or the Narsimha Sutra. Ito Narsimha Parito Narsimha Yato Yato Yami Tato Narsimha. Every devotee should practice in order to chant some mantra perfectly, so that even though he may be imperfect in spiritual consciousness in this life, in the next life he will not forget Krishna consciousness, even if he becomes an animal. Should I continue?
Where do you go?
Of course, animal. Third
Oh
one.
yeah, okay. No, let me see how much. Oh, I think you should just finish it off.
Finish?
Yeah, because we won't discuss too much. It's pretty straightforward. But go ahead.
Of course, a devotee should try to perfect his Krishna consciousness in this life, for simply by understanding Krishna and his instructions, after giving up this body, one can return home back to Godhead. Even if there is some fall down, practice of Krishna consciousness never goes in vain. For example, Ajamil in his boyhood practiced chanting the name of Narayan under the directions of his father, but later in his youth he fell down and became a drunkard, woman hunter, rogue and the thief. Nonetheless, because of the chanting of the name of Narayan, for the purpose of calling his son, whom he had named Narayan, he became advanced, even though he was involved in sinful activities. Therefore, we should not forget the chanting of Hare Krishna mantra under any circumstances. It will help us in the greatest danger, and we will find in as we will find in the life of Gajendra.
As you find it. Yes. Now, what do you understand? Anything in simple line you understood from this reading? give the light to her. Any simple to simple thing.
So even if you're doing like bad things that you shouldn't do, like what Ajama did, even if you say like the name by Krishna's name by accident while like at the time of your death, he'll still like take you and help you get back to where you were before. As long as you do some devotional practice and
That's the point. Yes. Go ahead.
and continue constantly in what you're doing, then you'll go back to Godhead eventually.
Right. That should be the first part. As long as you're doing something, some wrongdoings happens from you, knowingly or unknowingly, you got a chance. That's why Prahlad Maharaj comes. Right? Some of you may have seen the video I put on Facebook about Amarendra Prabhu. Right? None of us should have the excuse of not doing our japa, our sadhana, or chanting Hare Krishna. Right? Even if you are born in the house of Hiranyakashipu, you could be Prahlad. Even if you are born in the house of Ravana, you could be. Even if your mother is Suruchi, you could be Dhruva. Right? What else? What example is there? Even if you live on the earnings of Duryodhana, you could be Bhishma. Vidura, Bhishma Dev is living basically in a non-devotee's home. Bhishma Dev, totally focused on Krishna's mind. So this can be our situation too. Don't think that, oh, only in a devotional family I can practice, non-devotional family I cannot practice. We all get these challenges every day. And the vicious cycle that Sandy was referring earlier, now the result or the solution for vicious cycle is what? Sandy, what is the solution for vicious cycle? To get over the vicious cycle from here.
I would think it's meditation.
No, you're right.
I would think it's meditation.
Perfect. And the meditation is called?
Chant, you chant or you concentrate on.
No, chanting. No, we can't concentrate. Because why? In this age, our mind cannot stay one point. We're standing like this. Phone rings. Something is. That's very true, I know. So we have to start using our tongue. Really, using it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Why does Prabhupada said, I think we told us, sometimes you said this, chant loudly.
So you can hear it.
You
Mind is engaged in.
He's
can
right.
hear
He also said
yourself.
that.
You can hear yourself.
That is happening. But we have to, so say loudly.
You have to chant loudly so that the mind can hear you.
So you catch the mind.
That's what I mean.
What happens with most of us? Our chanting becomes mechanical. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I'm doing my chanting because I love my chanting, right? But the mind is still enjoying everything else. Mind has to become subservient of the instructions of the intellect. Yes, I'm doing this. But when it's Ekadashi, I'm chanting. I'm thinking, as soon as the Ekadashi finishes, what we're going to make next day. Right? That's what happened usually, right? Right? Hare Krishna, what? Ekadashi is again? Okay, Hare Krishna. What are you going to make tomorrow? Okay, we have a few things to make. Peanut bhaji or pakoda or whatever atta thingy, quinoa, so many items comes. So the point is to catch the mind, and we have to tell the mind, we have to catch you. That's why I'm doing this. If the mind doesn't listen to you, what does Bhakti Thakur say? What his son said, every morning? That's why Abhi wears nice slippers. Slap the mind. Eat the mind. Say, hey, you do as I say. Who's I now? You do as I say, mind. You know what I'm saying? Who am I? Who's speaking? Soul, yes. I'm always above mind and intellect as the soul. Soul, spirit soul, right? And we are always given the assistance of who? The soul is given the assistance of? English, right? Super soul, right? Super soul is always so kindly sitting out there and helping you out, right? Now, this is the 8-1. Right. So today, tomorrow, maybe we'll do a small demo here. That's it. What is it? Have you here before? Okay. We have this 8, 3 open. Wait. Where is the place? Where Where is the prince? Oh, from here. 10. So, Prabhu, can I ask you to do one small service? If you don't mind. 8-3. Can you get the microphone? Now what Avi is going to describe to all of us is this is how we have vicious cycle, the crocodile of death, our mind, our car is holding us. We want to get free from this pain. Right now, if you read chapter 2, he was enjoying with his wife, swimming and dancing and eating, and within seconds, the crocodile grabbed him. Why? Because he went in the wrong area, the water, and he got caught. We also are doing nice devotional service, everything is going good. Sometimes we go wrong side,
Wrong decision.
wrong decisions. Then we get caught.
Those lyrics also are from Flex Street.
No. It's not from texture, but we'll just do from here. Yeah, it's a long one. So I was going to start from here. So we'll do the microphone. Yeah. And can you stand in front of the Lord's? And that's where you're going to offer. So this is the prayers, same prayers we all can offer looking at our phone, weatherbase.io 8.3, and he's going to look at the Lord's and say the prayers, not in the mind. Just repeat the prayers of senior devotees, who is one of them is Gajendra. Go ahead. I'll tell you when to stop here.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Srinidhi Gauranataraj, the self-effulgent Supersoul, who is the witness in everyone's heart, who enlightens the individual soul, and who cannot be reached by exercises of the mind, words, or consciousness. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is realized by pure devotees, who act in the transcendental existence of Bhakti Yoga. He is the bestower of uncontaminated happiness and is the master of the transcendental world. Therefore, I offer my respects unto him. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Vasudeva, who is all-pervading, to the Lord's fierce form as Lord Nrsimhadev, to the Lord's form as an animal, Lord Varahadev, to Lord Dattatreya, who preached impersonalism, the Lord Buddha, and to all the other incarnations. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the Lord, who has no material qualities, but who accepts the three qualities, goodness, passion, and ignorance, within this material world. I also offer my respectful obeisances unto the impersonal Brahman, effulgence. I beg to offer my respectful obeisances unto you, who are the Supersoul, the superintendent of everything, and the witness of all that occurs. You are the supreme person of origin, of material nature, and of the total material energy. You are the owner of the material body. Therefore, you are the supreme complete. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. My Lord, you are the observer of all the objectives of the senses. Without your mercy, there is no possibility of solving the problem of doubts. The material world is just like a shadow resembling you. Indeed, one accepts this material world as real because it gives a glimpse of your existence. My Lord, you are the cause of all causes, but you yourself have no cause. Therefore you are wonderful, because you are the wonderful cause of everything. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, who are the shelter of the Vedic knowledge contained in the Shastras, like the Pancharatras and the Vedanta Sutra, which are your representation and who are the source of the Parampara system. Because it is you who can give liberation, you are the only shelter for all transcendentalists. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto you.
Thank you, Guru. There are a few more, but thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're doing this. This was a very serious example, not just like we do it. And, this is what we have to do. So one thing you must have noticed or know, about 5 minutes he was praying, or you can assume Gajendra was praying to the Lord. What was he doing? He was praying, right? This is called prayers. What was he doing in these prayers?
He offered the Lord.
Glorified the Lord. Very nice. Of course, with the very nice. You have to have something to glorify. Like Radha Mataji put some nice bouquet, nice flowers. That's how you give a gift. Then you start glorifying. What he didn't do?
He didn't ask
Both of all three of you, right? Where is he Gajendra right now? What was the situation was he?
On the verge of death.
And crocodile is biting and going inside, the teeth is going inside. He's glorifying the Lord. Not complaining once a bit. Up to this much, and there's much more going down. At the end, he says, if you want to save me, it's up to your hands. Right? If you want to save me, it's up to your hands. You can do that. But glorifying the Lord, you have no cause, you're wonderful, you have everything. My obeisance is unto you, and your unlimited knowledge, your modes of, you're not covered by that. Everything is going on. Such an animal, or such as mine is unto you. All these things he's saying. Now, what can you learn from this? Gurupini Mataji?
We learn that dukha, so whatever comes, right? So we have to just make Lord happy and continue our devotional service by glorifying the Lord always, and also, like in most times people like us will not be able to be like Gajendra, but because Gajendra in his previous life he was like so Krishna conscious that because of that it kind of he had that remembrance that like I can glorify Lord, and
Okay.
he's not
No,
asking
that's good.
anything. Yeah.
But the point when I said we cannot learn, that's the point I was proving here. We can be like Gajendra. Doesn't mean we cannot be like. How can we be like Gajendra?
We can learn from him.
What did Abhijit do? Can we become like Gajendra, that part much? Not the part of enjoying.
Remember
Glorify the Lord.
it.
That's what the example he just given to us.
Prabhuji, it's hard to glorify when you're in trouble.
Okay, good point. Good
Yeah.
point. So when do you do that?
That time we get lost in the problem.
Right, that's fine. That's fine. Gajendra is giving an example. While he is in deep trouble, is doing it. We may not be able to do it. We may not be able to do it, right?
Yes.
So what do we do? Say what do we do? Glorify Him all the time.
Glorify the Lord.
That make it our habit, and not any separate prayer that we try to own book. Like this is our prayer. Just open 8.3 or 8.2, the prayers of Gajendra, and just read the same prayers in front of your Lord. The details here.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. This is make your habit, and we have to only do this. Why? That was he was doing when he was in the Dimna. One time it happened, some fall down happened, and go ahead.
Mataji said it's hard to glorify when we're in trouble, but this whole material life is trouble. So that's what Srila Prabhupada said. Chant, and this is the purpose of
Nice,
our life,
very nice.
to remember Krishna throughout our life. That's why we do this from an early age of life, to train the mind just to remember Krishna. That's all we have to do. And how we do this by chanting our rounds, reading the Shastra, glorification of the Lord while we are living. So at that time of death, it would not be impossible.
This is very, I want to say this. We have people right here who can help us in some of the doubts or thoughts that we have to counteract those thoughts. And Prabhupada has also given, and doing this or reading these prayers, just repeating these prayers, Kunti's prayers, you guys did the project here, the panel discussion here.
Yes.
Right? How many prayers did Kunti say? There's a number of prayers. Let me see, raise your hands. It was just done last year only, not too long ago.
11.
11, very nice. Anybody else? How many prayers did Kunti offer? And of course, there's another question I'm going to ask you for that too. So, this is the first one. Give a number. Let us give a number. Narima is thinking. Kaustuv?
Maybe 11.
Maybe what?
11.
11? Okay, two people say 11. You can say 12. Okay, move faster. Monisha?
Like 27 or something?
37.
Huh?
My daughter is telling 37.
No, 27.
30.
27. And 26 prayers was what? Only glorification. Only glorification. Can you say one prayer? Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha. Yeah, I mean, the first
He's saying that giving more
Wait,
problem
one
is
minute.
also there, right?
What was the first line? Right? What are the prayers? You remember these prayers, man? Namo Pankajanathaya. Namaste Pankajanathaya. These are the things we say always, everyday chant.com. These are the prayers. You know, speakers read these prayers. So we have to remember these prayers. And this is going to help us. Out of 27 prayers, 26 was in glorification. Only one, he said, Krishna, if you think, if you will stay back, if the difficulties come on me, let the difficulties come on me. That will make you stay back. I'm okay with that. We can't say that because we are not 20. But we can say that like a But now,
Yeah. So I was saying what you said right now, that is also like kind of a prayer only. That
Yeah.
you know, problems keep coming to me. Because they're
no,
asking.
that is not the prayer we can ask.
Okay.
If we are frequently, you can ask that prayer. That's why the example is, out of 27,
Yes.
only one was that about that. And plus that also,
Yeah.
you only want Krishna. You don't want problems. Because you want Krishna, I'm okay to have the problems. Not that I want problems, because you cannot have problems. Why? We already have enough. Yes or no?
Yes.
You already have enough. You know, you have enough now.
Prabhuji, like I want to answer what Abhin Prabhu said.
What, you
Like,
ask question?
no, like what he mentioned, we're already in the Dukhalem, right? But the point is that there is sometimes when, you know, certain people, family, this, that, you know, suddenly say everybody says it's okay, somebody gets cancer.
Right.
You know, and then you get involved into it. Sometimes you cannot even concentrate in reading and chanting so much because you have so much on your head. So sometimes deep problems come. Of course, it is Dukhala Misastikam, but sometimes no problem comes. So that time it's very hard to be like the gender. That's what I meant to say.
This is our situation.
Yeah.
What you said, the word? Sometimes. You
Yeah.
don't get cancer in everybody in the family.
Yeah, yeah. Some
It
other
happens
situation
that
comes.
The point here, what he was driving is that,
Yeah.
what is, Vaishnavi said, every day keep doing this, every day keep
Glorifying.
doing this.
Yeah.
And what happens when you keep doing something? Mataji, what happens when you keep reading a mantra?
Even though if you forget
It
it.
becomes memorized here.
Right.
So even if taking care of someone's cancer, Namo Mahabhadanyaya Krishna Prabhadayate Krishnaya Krishnaya, all this stuff goes or no?
Yes.
Am I right or no?
Yeah, the crocodile.
Say it again.
Crocodile will go with
There you go.
The crocodile will
One
run
second,
away.
moment, let me finish. Stop chanting. Yeah. Someone wasn't chanting and the stethoscope. Stop. So this is what. So we have to start looking at this angle. If we keep looking at the angles of our own control, someone had this problem, I had this problem, my husband, my wife, that will never get solved. We have to get in the books of Prabhupada. We have to get in the. This is our real meditation. If we don't get in the books of Prabhupada, we will always think of our own ways to fix things up.
Yes.
Then we'll never be able to correct anything. Krishna, now what? It's in your hands. What is my job? I'm going to glorify you. Krishna, you're the greatest. Oh my God, someone passed away. Krishna, you're still the greatest.
So Prabhuji,
What did
don't
Mahaprabhu
find
say
this-
in the last line of Shastastikam?
Whether
Whether you are there or make me broken hearted by not being there for me, I still gonna save you, Krishna. Now who is Krishna? I don't know. This is Krishna. Sandy Mataji question.
yeah, the crocodile would keep getting us all the time.
What?
What is it you said, the crocodile that was biting him?
Yeah.
He didn't remember the past.
Yeah.
So it will keep getting us if we don't.
Yes, correct. Very nice.
So keep chanting.
Keep
and-
chanting, keep reading.
And listening to the chant.
Yes.
Yes.
And I would just say,
Listening to the attachment.
that's good, but I would just also reading.
And all that.
Reading these books. Reading is very important.
Yes.
Otherwise, we might listen, but our mind is not able to read, it comes to us. My God, this is me. So we can be in difficulties. So our difficulty, somehow arrangement is like this, that mostly when you go close to the older age of your life, then some difficulties happen. Sometimes, all of us, most of us, not all of us. So in the other time that we have, from what age Prahlad Maharaj indicate?
5 years.
5 years. Start from 5 years. Now a 5-year-old child, those guys are playing there. They don't care. My father is working, not working. He's getting the money from good work or from robbing people. No. My dinner is in the plate. I have a nice, wonderful remote control car. That's enough. They don't care. So this is what is happening. So let them play also, but let them also be reading or chanting whatever they could do at that age. From that age onwards, start doing that. Start doing that. Then you will understand the problems are going to come. It is called inevitable. And my job is to what? Who's going to solve our problems? If someone has cancer in the family.
Krishna will solve.
That's it. And what is my job to do?
Just do the bhakti or reading.
More specific here.
Yeah. So Prabhuji, like
From
one
here.
more
Glorify Krishna.
glorify Krishna. Prabhuji, one more thing. When you said
Yes.
glorify, suppose I say I cannot glorify Krishna. I'm not able enough to glorify Krishna.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
the only way I can glorify is read Prabhupada's books. That's glorification too.
That's the only thing you're supposed to do.
Okay.
That's the whole
So
point of the
that's
class
also
here.
glorification.
This is the point of the class. Only open your the page of your book, read this. You're not glorifying it, reading it, because glorification comes from the heart. I don't have that heart. Read it, read it, read it. A person, oh my God, I love this. I love this person, Krishna. It's like, our kids also give us trouble. But because our love is so much towards them, we ignore those things. No matter what, I'll still take care of them. Or somebody else in our life. So that's what the point of the class is. Read, read, read.
Yes.
We can't glorify, we can't offer any service to the Lord too. All we do is we read it in this way, right? So how many of you can see the screen? This is our YouTube channel. It's called Orlando Official. And this is one of the bhajans that I wanted to. And also if you watch our YouTube channel, all the bhajans we have, the translations and the lyrics are also in the YouTube, so you don't have to go separately to KK songs and find that. We can make this bigger. Oh, great. We can make this bigger. Okay, translation quickly. Palayata Sikori, right? When will Lalita Sundari foster me as a own maidservant? Own aspirant? Novice maidservant. Then later she will offer me up to the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani and will place me eternally entirely at her disposal for rendering various services according to her own needful merciful orders. Okay. Who is saying this? Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Now what is Bhaktivinoda Thakur not doing in these 4 prayers? Quickly. What is he not doing? Or what is he doing? Or you can say both. What is he doing? What is he not doing? First thing, what is he doing? Praying to Lalita Sundari, right? When she will get me to the service of Radharani. When will, number 2, who? What's the next person he's praying to? Rupa Manjari. Manisha, who is Rupa Goswami?
Rupa Manjari.
Who is Sanatana Goswami? Who is Gopala Bhatta Goswami? All of the please. Gopala Bhatta Goswami. Maybe just do, Guna Manjari, there are 3 more to go. Raghunath Goswami. Vishnu. Write it down when they are saying it here, then you'll remember. Otherwise, only this two will remember. Krishna
Okay.
life.
Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari. Raghunath Das Goswami is. So Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari. Raghunath Das Goswami is Rati Manjari. Raghunath Bhatta Goswami is Rasa Manjari. Jiva Goswami is Vilasa Manjari. Gopal Bhatta Goswami is Guna Manjari. And Sanatana Goswami is Lalanga Manjari. So those are the 6 Goswamis. And then there's 2 others. Lokanath Das Goswami is Manjulali Manjari. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is Kasturi Manjari.
Very nice, Manisha, very nice. Some of you, it's recorded on YouTube, so you can always go back and note. Next week, I'll like somebody else.
Who is the Manjari? Who is that?
Manjaris are the servants of Srimati Radharani, right? The Manjaris, the servants of the gopis. Yeah. Radharani, 8 main gopis. The servant of the gopis are the Manjaris. They are assisting them. To assist Radharani, right? No? Nalini, okay? Looking like this. Too much going on, huh? Too much to learn, I know. Okay. And the next, number 3, who is he praying again to? Vishakha Devi. Number 4, and he says, all of us will serve who? So what is he not doing in this song or the prayer? Not praying to Krishna. You see the point or no? Everyone's following? He is not praying to Krishna. Who is he praying to? The servants of right. Amazing, love it. The grace, the servants of Krishna. Why he is not praying to Krishna? That's the tough.
Krishna loves servants. So Krishna will be more
That
happy.
to approach Krishna through the servants.
That's
Yeah.
the point here. Bhakti Thakur knows this. I cannot go to Krishna directly. Yes, I can only go to Krishna through. Now let me add one more word. Which servants? They go. Which kind of servants in English?
Made asana.
Serious. We have to become. And the Prabhu said what? Seriousness. You have to listen to everyone's class. I'm sorry, to everyone. Not only mine is one of them. We have to become serious devotees. Only the serious servants, not anybody's servants. This very Dvaipayana doesn't become make you a devotee also. Right? So seriousness has to be implied in our approach. Otherwise we'll form a four-round club. I always make this joke. 4-round club. Oh, how many rounds are you doing? I'm doing 4, man. I can only do 4. I'm also doing 4. It's fine, we're good. 4-round club is there. No. Seriousness. 16 minimum also, not a maximum. Minimum. What's the problem is? We made 6 minimum or maximum. So serious devotee. So Krishna, Bhakti Thakur is not praying at all to Krishna, but doing every prayer he can to all those devotees who are strictly or sincerely and seriously following, serving Radharani, so that Radharani can serve Krishna. So our job is to serve who? Dasamudas is very nice. Right? Anyone knows the full shloka? Right. No. Naham. Yeah, sorry. Naham Vipro, Nachar, Narapati, Shona Sudro. Sannyasi and the folk runners. Gopi Bharatahu Padakamalayur, Das Anudasa. So we have to follow in the footsteps of the devotees who are serving the Lord. That's the whole point here. Now, who is, back to the story, the devotee of the Lord? Who is the devotee of the Lord talking about here? Gajendra. What is Gajendra doing? What do we have to do? Exactly the same. Nothing different. Exactly the same. Okay, so from now onwards, every week, we will also have a 10-minute left that we will discuss, or we'll have somebody discuss or share the summary of the previous class, previous Sunday talk. Right? So, to do it today, we'll have Manisha do it today. Can you have a chair here, please? One chair. Okay, and then Manisha will pick someone from you for next week to give a summary of today's talk. Good news, everything on YouTube. So you can watch that again if you didn't make any notes. But please start bringing. You see, Manisha, one thing about her. What is in her hand? Book, always bringing her notebook. Always bringing notebook. So the notebook should increase because this is only going to please Prabhupada, not me. Because what I am writing in a notebook is Prabhupada mentioned as the purport of my purpose. That's what she wants to write, us to write. So she's going to give some, I don't know how much long, but giving a 10-minute summary time. So we'll have this every time. Everyone who spoke will speak and she will pick up. Don't be absent next Sunday. This is not for a testing or something. And now we make sure the camera is